going to still say them. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Yes, this live actually wasn't scheduled for this time. I actually scheduled it maybe 20 minutes before going live. But like I said, I will be doing lives randomly, early mornings and sometime late nights. So like I said, I'll do these lives, where I see fit. But this had to go up this morning. I was looking on Instagram. This is the funny part. And I was looking at Chastity's page to see what was going on with her. You know what I'm saying? What her updates were. What did she come up off the cash apps that people were initially sending her, when she was asking for money for this lawyer that allegedly people are saying that she doesn't need. The ones that are, I guess, trying to call themselves keeping it 100, but also support Chrisean Rock, they're saying that she doesn't need any money for any legal defense. But Chasity at first was screaming that she did. So I went on to Chastity's story to find that she's bragging about how she paid for, I guess, her car and whatever she needed for her apartment. And now she was pampering herself, I guess, getting her pedicure and I guess her hair done and, getting the full work and bragging about it. And it was just kind of funny because the first thing that came to mind was, yeah, she probably got a couple of dollars from a few people at the beginning before it was warnings sent out. Do not send Chastity no money. Chrisean doesn't need any money or anything like that. Don't send your money because we don't know if it's going to go towards anything for Chrisean or Junior because Chrisean doesn't need money. She needs to behave to Oklahoma. The faster she gets there, the faster she finds out if she's going to do a sentence off of the probation violation like Blueface did. And for me not to get all into what I mean by a sentence, the same thing that happened to Blueface where he violated his probation, that's the same thing that happened to Chrisean Rock. She violated her probation in Oklahoma, also other states, but the state that we all are concerned about is Oklahoma. So it has nothing to do with money. It has to do with how the judge is feeling and the probation officer, what they are thinking about doing with Chrisean because of the violation. Hey, Tiffany. Sis, I saw this too. I hope someone calls the attorney generals because she committed fraud using her sister's name. Yep, that's fraud, wire fraud, and grand theft since over. It sends over 500 in cash apps. They needed to get her. Yep. And so you're gonna hear. Let me tell you something, Tiffany. You're gonna hear right after this video live goes out, which is out now, but when people go to the replay, people that are supporters of different bloggers or vloggers, you're going to hear people shading what I'm saying. But it's a coincidence how all of a sudden, it's not the first of the month. I'm quite sure she didn't get no big welfare check or no retro money. We know that Chasity allegedly is not stable, pregnant, and she's living with family, they're helping her out or friends. How all of a sudden, right around the time you conveniently was asking for cash app money for your sister, come to find out your sister doesn't need any kind of financial aid. She just needs to get to Oklahoma as fast as possible to see what they're gonna do with her. You're all of a sudden trying to throw up in people's faces how you won, basically. Like whatever we was trying to stop, it still happened. And now you're telling us how you was able to pay something with your car. I don't know if it was a car note or pay your car off, and something to do with her apartment. Because I guess she got her own spot or whatever, which makes sense. She's about to have a baby, so she wants to be able to put her baby in somewhere where she's not living with somebody else. I get it. But how did you just within 24 hours or less than 24 hours, now you're on a IG post throwing it in people's faces, You know what I'm saying? On some cap. And it's so sad because you're gonna need these same people again, but it's gonna be even harder and harder each time for you to get this money out of people. Because I know, in my opinion, and I'm not throwing no shade on Chasity, but Chasity knows that soon as she got, especially when she got the green light, that her sister did not need any money. When she was when it was brought to even her attention, when she was educated that her sister did not need any money, trust and believe, Chasity kept that all that money that was coming in. And that's crazy because she's talking about, we're not talking about little stuff like she was able to buy a plate of food or DoorDash or something like that. We're talking about, she said her car, she was able to pay something with her car and an apartment. We're talking about some big fees. She didn't get into the total. Why can't comments? It says, why can't I comment on here? You're on here. What do you mean you can't comment? I can see it right now. Can't you see it up on the screen? So think about it. Where did she all of a sudden get financially stable to be able to get onto IG and brag about it? And you know it had to be from her sister's cash apps that her supporters were sending her, because why would she get on here bragging about basically the haters? Now I'm gonna let you guys listen. I'm just gonna have to edit this part out. But I want you guys to listen to what she said so you can clearly understand that what I'm saying to you is not, it's my opinion, but it's awfully weird. I'm always watching in the bushes on replay gang. Thank you, sweetie. The rest of the money should have gone to March. Exactly, for Junior. She also is putting 3 baby registries for same stuff. Yeah, she's doing too much. Hey, Stacy. Hi, sweetie. Good morning. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna play it. I really don't want to do all this having to modify the video. Well, actually, I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it. But basically, she's just bragging about y'all didn't stop no show. You know, she got a little potty mouth, and for some reason, it could be one little bad word out of the whole hour and 30-minute live I do, and YouTube seems to catch every single party word on my videos. So I don't even want to go there with it. But yeah, she's bragging about how um she's like it says right here, Chastity splurging on herself with money y'all sent her. Yep. And it was so weird because before I went on to my homepage, I went directly to Chastity's page. So I wasn't paying attention when I logged into the morning baby. I wasn't paying attention to the homepage. The homepage comes up soon as you log on to Instagram. I wasn't paying attention to the stories that were on the homepage feed. I just wanted to go to Chastity's page to see what she was up to. Yeah, sure enough, I went onto a story and she's bragging about um you said she got her feet up, so she got her feet done. I guess she's in her girls salon where they do the works up in there. And yeah, she's bragging about it. Matter of fact, let me see if I can read some of this because I can't. Hold on, let me see. She said lashes, nails, and feet next before me and King go on our trip. I treated myself after I paid for my place and vehicle. She wasn't able to today. I couldn't wait. Y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all trying to hurt me. But guess what? You can't free Big Rock. What? I was sacrificing for my baby bro and my priorities. So my hair haven't been done like I really want, but it will be now that I handle my business first. Why do they write like that? And it makes it seem like when you're reading it, like you can't read, but it's really the way they're writing it in broken English. But when she wrote this message, she also was talking on the story, and she's basically like in your face type thing. Like basically letting people know you you thought that you was gonna one up me, but I got you. And she was saying bees, like the joke's on you. Yeah, she came up. She came up. Now see, I could have been real petty and put in the title, Chrisean's Chrisean Rock sister Chasity just pulled a fast one and played her supporters out of Cash App money. I could have put that in the title. And it would have brought more viewers than it is right now this morning. But see, I'm not on that time because it's not about me being petty. It's about me bringing awareness. Because I know exactly, especially at this time in the morning, I know exactly what to do because this is what this video is really about. And also, we're going to talk about the Oklahoma situation, which is not looking too good for Chrisean. And you already know that it's up in the air. It's up and it's stuck in the air because nobody knows the fate of what's going on with Chrisean Rock with Oklahoma. They're trying to keep people at bay, but you're hearing different stories, and they're not linking up. Not even Wack 100 has the answer. And he does his due diligence, especially when it comes to Blueface, because that's where his money's at. That's where his bag's at. He has no concern in Chrisean Rock. So why even bring anything up about the chick? Why even look into the matter like he would with Blueface? Because he doesn't care if she ever gets out. But I could have been petty, like I said, and I could have did that, but I didn't. Because I'm not up here to be petty. I'm here to report. I'm a commentator, and I know that it wasn't just me because, like I said, prior to me even seeing this post, I had said the same thing that Circus of Blues had said. And then that's when I said this is a coincidence that what I got from this story, because she's also talking in her IG story. Y'all got to go check it out. But right now, I'm not going to play it because she got a little potty mouth. I don't need to hear nothing from YouTube. But yeah, she's basically bragging about a come up off once again the supporters. That's why I keep telling y'all stop leading with your emotions, because I understand y'all are supporting Chrisean Rock and your hearts are good, but y'all are moving too fast because you're too invested. And now you're investing money that you worked hard for into people, the Malones, in my opinion, who are running game on you. And then there's a blogger who is close with Chrisean or made herself close with Chrisean, and she gets a little bit of credibility. So all she gonna do is whatever Chastity's doing that's foul, she's gonna sit there and clean it up. She's like the cleanup crew. And all that does is really cause mass confusion because we don't know whether or not it's the vloggers like myself just throwing salt on Chastity's name, or a vlogger like myself just sharing awareness. Now, by the time 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock comes, by noon, let's give it, this is going to be changed around as somebody hating on Chasity and Chrisean Rock, because I've been bringing awareness to this situation since yesterday. Do not send your money to Chasity. And that was my opinion, because I'm hearing she doesn't need any legal fees. She just needs to get to Oklahoma, which Oklahoma is going to drag their feet. If it's any truth to they have 45 days, up to 45 days to pick up Chrisean Rock, they'll pick her up. But if they got a nice little time span to pick her up, they're going to make her sit because of how she made them wait for her to clear this up. And we don't know. And see, I really feel like I'm the only person alone. I know, actually, Hennessy Review, she's on the same stance with this. She too doesn't know what is going to happen with Chrisean Rock, and she doesn't want to speak on it. She's just hoping that it's a good outcome. That's what I'm hoping, so she can get back to Junior. Everybody else is speculating, but don't nobody got the answers. Morning, Caroline From London in the building. Yes, Wack's the one told on her. Let me tell you something, Wack. Let me tell you something. I've been Chastity's age. She ain't never been mine, okay? Wack ain't the only one that told on her. I've been saying since early this morning, yesterday morning, that I wouldn't be sending no money, cash apps to Chasity, because you know how the Malones get down. I said that's just my opinion. And then it came out. Hold on one second. I gotta put my charger piece in. Hold on one second, guys. Oh, let me get that in there before it turns off. Yeah, we almost got shut down. I didn't realize my charger piece was in. Wack 100 didn't tell us anything. Wack he didn't tell me anything. I've been new. Cause trust and believe, I don't care. A hustle is a job. I've been hustling in the streets back in the day, and I've been hustling a 9 to 5, and I've been hustling on social media, which is in the present time, and I know a hustle. You know what I'm saying? Some hustles are good hustles and some are bad. And the hustle that Chasity is hustling is a bad hustle. You don't have no good days for them kind of hustles. You don't get nothing back in the long run from them hustles, because one day you're gonna need them same people that you hustling. Nope, I live and I live in California, and if no one else calls Mr. Bonetta, Attorney General, gang, right, report her sister, because that's not right. Exactly. So ain't nobody, Wack ain't told nobody nothing. I been knew she was running game. Wack ain't said nothing. He may have said it to the mass majority, but he didn't say it to me. Cause matter of fact, I didn't hear Wack say anything about Chasity. Only thing I heard him say was this video here. And I put this up, and y'all could put a Y in the chat if it's enough of you in here that was here last night. This is the video I played. I had to edit the video a little bit before I played it. Where's it at? It's right here. I even and you don't I didn't do no commentary to this video. So this is proof that I've been on game with this already. Nobody told me nothing. Wack didn't tell me nothing. I didn't hear nothing from Wack. What I got from Wack just further confirmed what I knew hours ago, early that morning, before he went live later on in that day, that she's running game. And he just helped confirm it more. So what I was feeling wasn't me bugging. And then this morning, the Circus of Blues confirmed it even more so, that I was not in my head when I went to her page early this morning, which is the next day, which is today, that I'm not bugging. I'm not in my head. It is what it is.
Let me address this. I didn't feel it was my place because Blueface is my.
Now, we all know Wack 100 don't got this background on his initial posting of his thoughts and what might happen with Chrisean Rock. So I already heard what Wack 100 had to say. I'm just telling you, I had to edit this video. That's why you see my background. You see my logo, my diamond. So I already been up on game with it.
Client, Chrisean is it? But let me address this. Listen, Chrisean has, I believe, 2-3 warrants. One of them not serious. Arizona's not serious. California's not serious, right? The one that's holding her is an Oklahoma no bail warrant.
You get straight to the point. No
probation
question.
Violation. Okay, you cannot bail her out. Stop hitting me. Why you ain't bailed her out? Why you ain't got her attorney? We don't need to get her attorney. All right, it's the bottom line. That judge is gonna do what that judge is gonna do.
Thank you, Tiffany, sweetie.
Me personally, unless the judge is on some extreme, because CashApp been on line talking about if the judge is on, the judge gonna get down there, may give her 30 days or some bull, reorder her classes and let her go. Once they let her go, LA, I believe LA is reduced to a misdemeanor. It's not even that serious. So all this going on, ain't nothing I can do. Nothing Blueface could do. Even if I didn't want to do it, if Blueface called that dog and said, go get her, I would have went and got her. That's just the politics of it. So nothing anybody can do. When you got to hold, you got to hold. Now,
It
I
don't.
told
You
Rock
don't need no money
50
for that.
million times, hey, stop going live at that house. Police has been over there several times knocking on the door because people didn't send them. I told Rock, stop coming to court. She accused me of not wanting her to come to court, so it looks like she ain't supporting Blue. Listen, Blue was already in jail. He understands you don't need to be there, right? I'm telling you, not only was you coming to court, you going live at the court. She tells me Oklahoma can't get to the courtroom by the time I'm in and out. She
Slow.
just not
That's some
mentally
slow.
there to
That's
understand
slow.
how life works, how the law
Love you
works,
to death,
how.
Chrisean, but come
So
on.
I did my part. Only thing I can do is tell you
Thank you, Tiffany.
over and over and over again.
You already know, sis.
Hard ad make a song. Ultimately, I think within the next 30 days, they got 45 days to transport her. If they come get her, they fill that plane up. You know what I mean? If they fill that plane up in time, they'll fly her over there. So the faster she gets over there, faster she'll be home. It's not like she's going to do some years, be incarcerated for a long time, right? The minute you hear Rock is in Oklahoma custody, right? Probably within 10 days of that, best case, she'll be home. Or the judge might give her a little time, months, couple months, or whatever to do. Either way,
It could be.
we'll
It
see it
could
before
be
Christmas. We'll see it
60,
before the
90
summer's up.
days, or
She
maybe
be
6
all right.
months.
Stop it with all the bullshitting me about why ain't this,
If
why
she
ain't
don't
that,
do,
why
if she
Blue
does
ain't
more
ain't
than,
nothing we can do, right? She's in the
if she
same situation.
hold on, if she does more than 30 days, if the judge gives her more than 30 days off off her probation sentence, right? Because I'm keep telling you guys, probation is time on layaway. So don't think if you ever got probation that you had a nice judge. No, you don't. It's really a sentence you're doing. As soon as you drop the ball, you can do a portion of the sentence. It depends on the magnitude of the violation. Now, to be honest with you, Chrisean broke the violation to the highest violation. She literally got on social media and said what she was not going to do. Like she was the courts, the judge, the DA, and a probation officer. So they can give her, if they don't give her just 30 days, they can give her 60, 90 days, and usually maybe 6 months to a year. You know what I'm saying? A percentage of maybe the 3 or 4 year probation that she owes. Sometime the harsh case scenario, because people were throwing it out there, the remaining of her probation, they could make her do the rest of that time in jail instead of letting her be free doing probation. Love how you keep it all the way real and don't care if others don't agree. I don't. Exactly, Tiffany. I'm glad that you see that. It says Wack told on Rock. Well, I'm glad you, and I told on Rock too, is what I'm trying to say. And Tiffany, I'm gonna recap that. Love how you keep it all the way real and don't care if others don't agree. Because I'm telling you out my own mouth that Wack is on California time. So I'm 3 hours, like it's 5:08 a.m. here. So it's like what? In California, it's like 2:08. So when I got on here early this morning, yesterday morning, it was around I think 6 or 7. So it was like 3 in the morning his time. There's no way Wack is getting on to a live on his channel or even posting something on his channel at 3 in the morning talking about Chrisean Rock. It's not that serious for him. He don't like Chrisean Rock. I was up early because I couldn't sleep. And I said, you know what? There's a few things I got on my mind. And guess what? By coincidence, this is my last premiere video I did after I went live with you guys last night. I did a premiere video, because I was doing a lot of lives during the day. So I said, I'm going to throw up a premiere video with my thoughts on this. But I had put this up as well.
No. But the judge had to address that in the courtroom. Like, for the record, I do not know this woman. It's all that on the record. Whoa. But no, they was waiting on her because I'm going to be real. Looking at that now, I believe the judge arranged that. Wow. For the judge to address, this woman went on live and said, I'm a fan of hers. As if I'm going.
His friends, they partners, they connected, they start emailing.
That is what probably got the judge, because she didn't came up there with me 4-5 times.
Right. She always go to court.
I'm telling her not to do it. She telling me, you just don't want me to, you want Blue to think I don't support it. Man, that nigga got warrants. But okay, you got it. Baby, do it your way.
With a baby, because I saw the daddy saying he wasn't taking court.
No, he listened. He was only in it as long as he can get on Rock's live. You gotta remember, the world didn't know who he was. This
That's
clout
a
is the new
fact.
cocaine. They see that you go from 10 to 100, lose their mind.
That's crazy. That you right. That cloud is something else. So where the baby at? Who got the baby?
That ain't my business. You know,
Not like
they
that.
left, you know how I feel until we get a blood test, you know, handing out their way for whatever their motive is. You know, I don't play with it.
Come to your babies, right? Right, yeah. Okay, as long as the baby, and they say it is not in child protective custody. That's all.
Nah, I think her
Okay, that's
her little
cool.
partner got it. The Marsh,
Marsh girl, yeah.
whoever she is, you know, people. So, you know, I told him, I said, yo, and he told him, he said, yeah, nah, Wack is, you know, I got to get that test. So nothing, you know, everybody got their motives on what they do, why they doing what they doing. I don't play with that. So go get that test. You got 2 or 3 men swearing up and down to God is dead.
No.
Yeah.
Get it.
And I'm telling her, I said, yo, why are you trying to scare me? You just don't want me in court. I said, why wouldn't I? I said, I just don't want you to go to jail. You got a kid. I said, they take you and they take your
Child
service.
protected custody. She gonna be hot.
Hey guys, back with another one. But before I stop, make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you do so, making sure that notification bell is on with the option all. So when I upload my next video, you are the first one to watch. Also, leave a comment down below. So getting directly into it, I had to edit quite a few clips out Sharon of the Jones, you podcast that funny. Wack 100 had did on Chrisean Rock.
Why is
He
the
had
grown man
warned
always
her on
speaking on Rock?
numerous occasions
You're making me
that
weak,
she was
Sharon.
going to get arrested if she kept playing Russian roulette with her freedom going into the courts, and that he explained allegedly to Chrisean Rock that Blueface was well aware that she had warrants, and he would understand basically pretty much that she would not be able to make these obligations to be in court for Blueface as support because of the warrants, and she still didn't listen. You know, they always say when somebody's trying to tell you something for your own good, you do the opposite. And I think that Wack honestly was telling her something for her own good, but he was probably praying and hoping that she did the opposite of what he told her to do, which ultimately ended her in handcuffs. And she's now in jail where she's going to have to face the music and clear up her legal obligations. I don't see California allowing her to
exactly,
leave
Tiffany.
out those
That's what
front
they're gonna
doors
eventually
because we
do.
already know she's
If
not
she
mature
stays long,
enough to
they're
respect
gonna have
the
to
courts
take
and
him.
go and clear them
That's
up
what
on
they
her own.
might
I
do,
think she would
actually.
go right back to what
I hope
she's been
not, but
doing and waiting, you know, for Blueface to get out. And then when Blueface gets out,
that's the
then
harsh
he can go
reality.
along as a support system to Chrisean Rock and go into the courts with her. But by that time, it'll be even worse.
And they don't play. They come get them little babies fast.
You heard that, Tiffany?
Yeah.
They don't play. They come get them little babies fast.
And the cold part about it is, ain't nobody do nothing because ain't no daddy on the birth certificate. Why you ain't heard her bailed out? So the faster she can get to Oklahoma, see that judge, hopefully they like reinstate her probation, but I don't know. The judge be like, nah, I want some time. You say,
Gotta stop going loud, disrespecting people, especially when you somebody. You gotta understand who you is out here. Everybody's watching you.
you just don't want me to show up to Blue's court date so it look like I'm not supporting him. Okay, got warrants in 4 states, including this one, but you got it. And I told him stop going live. Bad enough
Chrisean
you
got
up
locked up?
here. Yeah, they snapped. Man, she got.
Nobel Warren, Oklahoma. Nobel Warren, Baltimore. Warren,
Wow.
Arizona. And she got a song. You know that the Braxton look who's showing up. They didn't went. I said, stop. You went live at his house. They came over there. You're going live. They got a thing called detectives. Okay? You're going live at the court date. I said, yo, turn the live off. I said, you got it. Do what you do. They was
Wow.
waiting on her. As soon as she cleared the little, the little
Yeah,
X-ray. Come here.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you really don't know if you got somebody that's always trying to down talk you, call you all out your name, and just always trying to just do whatever he can do to just cause mass confusion. You go onto like people's platforms and like they're not even like content that's relevant to Chrisean Rock, but you got Chrisean's Rock's name in y'all. If you're like you're on No Jumper, Vlad TV, you're like on all these platforms just dragging the girl. So, why would anybody want to take advice from someone that is always like dragging somebody? You know what I'm saying? Calling her all out of her name, straight disrespecting her. Bodine repeating some of the stuff, that Wack is saying about Chrisean. It's just it's a big mess. She don't know who to
They
trust.
said, the daddy threw his hands up. Remember, Mr. Grandpa started screaming, I ain't keeping the baby. I said, oh, I thought you was playing.
Best grandpa ever.
I told her, I said, yo, there's no need for.
Rachel, what is your point? I'm gonna give you your little 2 minutes of fame because I can read between the lines of you just coming at me with these comments. Just like your third comment, I've been counting because I want to see how far you're gonna go with it. Because I don't know if maybe you're a super fan or obsessed fan of the Malones, and because we all know that they have a track history, and this is my opinion, of taking advantage of Chrisean Rock's supporters. Period, point blank. And you just seem like you're co-signing the foolery that Chasity did last night. We all were skeptical about her talking about sending cash apps, wanting cash apps to be sent to her. Why couldn't the cash apps be sent to the lawyer? Talking about she don't want your money going to the lawyer. She's gonna make sure that she gets it. She don't trust, but she's gonna get the money to send to the lawyer. We're supposed to trust her, but we can't get the lawyer's cash app to send it to the lawyer. And you're trying to you're giving your opinion, but you're probably somebody that's in the bushes for the majority of the time. As soon as you get a chance to say something or plant seeds, you want to get up here and be seen. So I let you be seen. But what we're not going to do on my channel is we're not going to co-sign and be an advocate to somebody that be taking advantage of Chrisean Rock supporters and taking people's hard-earned money so that they can go pay the difference to their apartments and maybe their car notes or whatever has to be done on their car, and then using the rest of it to pamper themselves. When we know 24 hours before she was broke, busted, and disgusted, pregnant, and probably, moving into an apartment, but she's still technically living with family and friends. So, maybe that's how you get down. Maybe you should take the time out and start your own YouTube channel and know what it's like to get real money, because this is real money that we get up on here. And even the people that are at the bottom of the barrel on YouTube, but they're consistent. They ain't got 100,000 subscribers. They're not even maybe in 24 hours getting 25,000 views on a video. They're still making a couple of thousands at the end of the month after YouTube takes 45% off the top. And that's more than people make at average jobs. Maybe if you were getting that hard-earned money, because it is very hard to get this social media money, maybe if you work for your money, because you probably are a scammer too, maybe you would understand that she didn't take my money, but it don't, just because she didn't take my money, I'm going to still defend that she's dead wrong. And I'm still going to defend the victim's money that she did take. Because it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Period. If Chrisean can pay 15, exactly 2 months for Blue plus, exactly. She can pay, she can also pay for legal fees. I was just giving my opinion too. It says, and you pointed out the case number didn't even match. You explained it last night. Exactly. So it's a video out of her saying it. So, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be no channel holder where, because sometimes channel holders, just to keep people coming to their channel, they be sometimes co-signing and entertaining people who cheer on the BS. I'm not doing that. I've never been a channel holder where I have to follow the mass majority for a view. You're either going to view my video, you're either going to like my channel, you're either going to support me or not. But in the end, when all those people that co-sign the BS, the channel holders that go with the mass majority just to fit in, just to be accepted, when they go down, like for an example, YouTube takes their channel today, those same followers that you were trying to please are going to be on somebody else's page dragging your name. So that's why I'm not a follower, I'm a leader. I don't need no entourage to shine. I'm going to be in the limelight by myself. I don't co-sign that BS. That's not cool what Chasity did. And that's my opinion, and I'm sticking with it. I don't care about what she was doing before this happened with Chrisean Rock. Chasity is a broke chick. She's not getting any money. And when she does get money, she's getting money where her freedom's being jeopardized. And I can say that because we all sometimes be in situations where we compromise our freedom. When we were younger, I would say, in my case, Chasity is not, and she's not a Tasiki. I'm sorry, ma'am. She's a come up chick any means necessary. It says nope. She keeps it real. Period. Exactly. With sisters like that, who needs enemies? I'm trying to tell you. That's why I said I'm not being rude to Rachel. But I'm sorry, I can't co-sign that. Some people will get on here and be like, yeah, girl, that's not cool. I don't even have to like you. And Chasity could have scammed you out of your money within this last 24 hours. But I still think that was wrong. Because I don't care if you like somebody or not. If somebody does something to even your enemy that's wrong, wrong is wrong. It don't make it right just because you don't like that person or you don't care for that person. I still would say Chasity was dead wrong. How can a chick that's always broken begging all of a sudden manage to pay 2 big bills and then use the rest of the money before she says going on some trip with King? Where you getting all this money? None of all you are broke. Only one got money in your family is Chrisean Rock and Tasiki. All y'all are begging. Y'all are beggars. The Malone family are beggars. And that's just my opinion. Rachel, it's not that, but listen and comment with respect. She lets all comments on. Right, exactly. And she knew that I was going to see that. And she probably didn't think I was going to peep that she was trying to force it, that she's basically trying to defend Chasity. And that's cool. But you're not going to defend her on my platform. Because I feel as though she didn't took people's hard-earned money. She didn't give that money to no lawyer because no lawyer is necessary. And we ain't heard nothing about her giving no money to no lawyer no more, right? We don't hear nothing else about it. We don't hear her even talking about the donations. When she started asking for the money, she got enough of it. Now imagine if she was to get real slime ballish, even though Wack did warn her, I warned, and others warned, even though she had a one other cleanup person who's a blogger who's close to Chrisean Rock, who people are really sucked into. Every time she say something, people take it as it's her word, it's her bond. So when you say something about Chrisean that you might catch her up in a lie with, or like with Chasity with stealing people's money, which are Chrisean's fans and supporters, this person comes along, this blogger, and she cleans things up. But if you look, she started a channel on YouTube a month ago, and that's why she's getting those numbers, because she's using the clout that she's getting off of Chrisean Rock. They're both using her, this blogger and her own sister. So that's why they cleaned up stuff for each other. How did I disrespect you? Man, listen, man. You ain't disrespect me, you disrespected yourself. Because you then went all around the point of that Chasity was dead wrong for assuming in the first place that she needed to get money for a lawyer. And let me tell you how she was running crazy game. She even called the lawyer that allegedly was, I guess, because Chrisean didn't know she needed a lawyer or not. So she may have called her sister saying, call this lawyer because I might need to retain a lawyer. She don't know nothing about no legal system. I don't even know nothing about the legal system really. And I've been in the legal system in my younger days, in my heydays. But you recorded that lawyer because you wanted it to be solid that you needed money for a lawyer. That was part of the plan to get the money. That would ease people's minds, even if they're only sending you $2 or $5, whatever how much they were sending you. That was going to ease their mind. Okay, I want to send this money to help out Chrisean, but is her sister going to keep this money? Now you don't have to worry because you hear the lawyer on the phone. That was part of the game to get the money. That was a jam scam. She got a new puppy too. Wow. I agree. Wrong is wrong, and yes, she will recap what she will reap what she sowed. I need to put on my reading glasses, Tiffany. I thought you said recap. It says reap what she sows. Karma is coming around fast these days. Chasity better be careful scamming folks. If someone go, and this ain't her first time, Gwendolyn. She just about a couple of weeks ago, people were talking about her. This is crazy. And as soon as she had another opportunity, she did it again. She just recently she was in social media. I can't remember whose channel is on, so I could pull it up. Chrisean says she has lawyers before she got arrested. I thank you. Thank you. Oh, I forgot that. Pauline, hold up. Guess what? Look at this. I bookmarked this. You just reminded me that I had to show you guys this today too. Thank you. Hold on, let me refresh this page because I had it enlarged. I don't know why it won't. I'm gonna have to do this. Watch this, guys. I have a bookmark. I'm gonna open up another tab. Let me go here. Why is this doing this? The page is like enlarged, but it won't go back to its normal size. How am I gonna get to my bookmarks? Oh man. I can't get to my bookmarks. Look at this, guys. My page is stuck. I'm gonna show you guys something. This is really weird. My page is stuck on this enlarged screen that I did. Look at this. I'm trying to like get it so it won't. I just want to show you guys because I don't want y'all to think that I'm BSing you. But yeah, I'm trying to get this. Let me see if I can oh man. I bookmarked that too. Cause somebody had was showing this is what Chrisean was saying to us type thing. I don't know. I can't get onto that page. Let me see if I can find it on my YouTube channel. The whole video when she was at. Remember when they served her the papers at the football field, and she was arguing with Blueface's father, and he said all you do is procrastinate. I got the whole video. I did commentary to it. I got the whole video, but I'm saying I got enough where she gets into, even though she was acting kind of scary, I'm trying to find where it's at. I have so many videos. It's insane. Damn, hold on, guys. I'm gonna find this. Cause I don't know why my Instagram is doing this. It's not even allowing me. I'm like, it's not even allowing me. Let me do it. Let me see if I could do this. Instagram. Oh boy. Yeah, it's on the enlarged screen. I don't know why it won't allow me to size it down. That is weird. Because I wanted to show you guys. I have a bookmark of. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Let me see if I can go to let me see if I can go to Blue Rock. I think that's where I found it. Blue House. Wait a minute, House of Blues. Because I don't know why this is House of Blues 2. Yeah, I can't see nothing. This screen is jacked up. I don't know what's going on. And another thing that's weird too, I can't even leave a comment on my Instagram. Everything's going haywire. It says Rock has no bail hold. Right. So you don't need a lawyer for that. So what? That being said, attorney is not needed. Right, exactly, Nell. What's up, Nell? How you doing, sweetie? Says you said it would be easy if Chrisean Rock needed money. Why didn't she ask? And then got zero. And DJ Sky co-signed. Yep. And she's not the only one that co-signed. There's a blogger that's on here. She's very popular. And she goes to the games and everything. And she be cleaning up the messy, dirty work that's being done too. That wasn't Rock's lawyer either. Right, exactly. It wasn't. It wasn't at all. It wasn't at all, Rosen. Yep. True. I don't believe that though. Chasity was Googled a random online lawyer. Yep. And what she did, Pauline, she had recorded the lawyer because she was using that as part of the alibi, the scam, so that it would make it more believable that she needed this money from her fans and supporters. And that's why I'm not going to let one person get into my live. Make sure y'all hit that like button, please. I'm not letting one person get into my live and try to make that make sense. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that. We are not doing that. So that's why I took it offensive. And I don't care if people get mad that I took it offensive. Oh, I think this is it here. I think that is this one here. Let's hope it is, because I really have to get. I want y'all to hear, because like I said, I edit my videos, so I really feel more comfortable when I put my own stuff up and show you. I'm gonna put on my hotspot too. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on. Let me put this on pause for a minute. Let me put this on my hotspot really quickly. Just hold on one second. I'm about to share. Actually, let me share the page first. I have not ignored anyone. I'm just trying to set up for me sharing this because I think this is a video I did where she explains herself. Circus of Blues. Circus of Blues, right. So this is my commentary to this video here. Back with another one. So I want to get directly into this matter at
Where's my
hand.
phone at?
I had a live stream yesterday and I had basically said a few things in my opinion, and it may have offended a few people. That's okay. We're adults. We can agree to disagree. First of all, Chrisean problem is she should have never shared with the public her legal obligations. There's just certain things you don't share with the public, first and foremost. But when she explains in this live that she has legal help, that paid help to help her with these cases, especially the Oklahoma case, which allegedly they're saying she has 3 years probation. Did you hear? Did you hear when she shared that she had legal help? You heard me say that out my mouth. And I'll tell you when this video was dated. And she messed up that probation, and they're trying to give her 3 years because probation is nothing but time on layaway.
2 weeks
Parole
ago,
is nothing but time on
May
on
24th,
layaway.
2024.
She has to understand that. People think because she's Chrisean Rock that she can't go to jail for 3 years because
Right
she's
here.
Chrisean Rock. These are just the supporters that are thinking this. And that's okay to be a supporter, but let's use common sense. Now, I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. This is not me being against Chrisean. This is telling Chrisean, instead of putting a battery in her back, that what you're doing is going to mess you up in the long run. I get you trying to wait for Blueface to get out, but you don't need to wait for him to get out. Then he, helps you with your legal obligations. You guys walk into the court and Blueface walks out with the baby, but not with you.
Case got to get figured out today. It will get figured out today. Like, I'm not running from nobody. I don't like none of that.
Do you know what Jerry's back looks like?
No, I don't know anything about anything. I didn't get to play. People scam me for nothing. It's the officer right here. We don't got to put his face in the camera, but he right there. He should lock me up. I'm not running from no. I'm just saying. I don't like none of that. I don't like none of that. Like.
You don't understand that. He only here because you here. If you weren't here, he wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
I know. I'm just saying. Okay, look, the cops came to protect me. Y'all saying they coming to get me.
Yeah, we give you a heads up.
I got hairs. They was here to protect me. I don't know where that came from.
Let me just say this to you. If she has all these lawyers, then why is there an abscond, as in the same thing as she has a warrant, basically? She has not fulfilled her legal obligations in Oklahoma that I can see. She has not cleared up them warrants. I say this because I get that she's trying to protect her son. She doesn't want to leave her son with anybody. But what if that lawyer wakes up on the wrong side of the bed and goes into court and orders for the U.S. Marshals to come pick her up because she's in another state? It happens all the time. She's Chrisean Rock. I know people who are not famous at all that have had U.S. Marshals come pick them up in the same state. And they definitely are known. That's usually what they do, U.S. Marshals. They come to other states. They have the badge, the rights to do that. And they can do that. And your son will still have to go with family members either way. And if you're not scared, then why are you still talking about it? I just don't get it. I really try to, root for Chrisean Rock, but some of the stuff that she says don't make no sense. Some of the stuff she does don't make no sense. I get that she's young, but we can't keep using she's young, because that's what's going to get a lot.
I don't have a lot of tabs open.
Women have power. Use it.
You need to send a message.
Locked up. I don't know what type of legal team, lawyers you have, all this money you have, that they haven't at least went into court on behalf of you and cleared up that warrant. And the one in Oklahoma is the one I'm referring to. That should have been cleared up if a lawyer actually went into court on your behalf, because you can afford to have a lawyer go on your behalf. That should have been removed as if you were the person in that courtroom, and that warrant is still on there. So it's very hard for me to believe that this is taking place, that they're working on this case.
Because I'm not scared. I'm not running from nobody. I'm not running from no cops. That's why I came back. And I wanted to play. I wanted to get in the game. I'm not procrastinating.
You heard him? The father, Blue, is in the background, and that's who she's talking to. He said, I don't know why you procrastinate everything. And why is she procrastinating? Because she knows if she goes into court, they're going to lock her up. And I don't know why, if she knows she has fans, diehard fans that love her, why are you lying to them? Because you can't lie to me. And obviously you can't lie to Blueface's father, because we've been your age, you ain't never been ours. You have to go and face the piper. Now you can face it when Blueface gets out, but it's gonna be, to me, a relationship going down the drain because you're both young. If you, in fact, if these allegations are true that the judge is not trying to work with your lawyers or your lawyer to try to work a deal out because of how long it took you to come into court to clear up your warrant because you did not fulfill your probation obligations, and they're not trying to work out a deal, you're gonna go into court with Blueface when you do see him, and he's gonna walk out without you. That's the bottom line. Blueface is Blueface, and he still had to surrender himself. So what makes you think just because you're Chrisean Rock that you can't go to jail?
Mr. Jonathan, I'm not arguing with you, bro. Like you know, I can talk however I want. Like,
Mr.
no,
Jonathan.
don't scare me for nothing. I could have just did your research.
But why is she so
I'm
scared?
just saying, and you should have
For
just
nothing.
did it differently. Panicking ain't gonna. I'm panicking ain't gonna. Panicking is not.
Where you at?
What's
In
the point of
jail.
saying that while I'm on live? Like,
He said the same thing his son said, but where he at? Jail.
I'm on live and you popping it. Like, thinking I'm on the run, like I'm running from somebody. I'm not running from nobody, y'all.
If you're not running from somebody, when he took you,
I had to get everything approved.
if you're not running from anybody, when Blueface's father tried to take you the other direction to safety, so he thought the cops were coming to get you on the football field, then why did you go behind him? Why didn't you just say, what am I running for? I don't have anything to run. My lawyers are taking care of this. You have to understand, people. Chrisean Rock, she has a good heart, but she knows she's put her foot in her mouth. She said a lot of things about her personal business. She got loose lips and she sinks ships. And she knows that she dropped the ball when she started telling people about her legal obligations. Don't tell people, especially the public. You got all these millions of people that know who you are, and half of them are hating on you or putting batteries in your back or being fake supporters, acting like they're supporters, but they're really waiting for a train wreck. You don't tell them kind of people that you have warrants. That's just having them have something to use against you.
Play football. Oh yes, I have whatever warrants, but I have lawyers, bro. Like, so why you leave this? So look, so there was this note. Let me just play. Let me just play from 1 to B. Right? There was this note. I don't know. It was passed to somebody. I don't. The note said like. So I'm like, I'm not running from nobody. You feel me? I'm not running from nobody. You feel me? Like I already figured out by Wednesday.
So
So
why
I'm
isn't
like,
your
all
warrant
right,
cleared up?
cool. So I'm listening to everybody. So Blue Dad start panicking, like, come on, we have to go. I'm just like, I don't think we have to go. I still have to play. Whatever. I've been like,
Why would Blue's dad be panicking if he didn't know something we didn't know? He's panicking because he knows that if you're in front of the wrong cop, even though you're in the state of California, even though we already know Oklahoma is not trying to come get you, a lot of states do that because they got to pay money to come and come get you. But if you get a cop on the wrong day and they arrest you, if a cop is even looking and wrong, I tell you, I'm quite sure Blueface's father is going to act paranoid because he doesn't want to see you locked up. Has nothing to do with him being mean or not caring. That's the thing. He cares too much. You're the one not caring enough about your freedom, your livelihood, and your motherhood. The longer you procrastinate taking care of your legal obligations, there's going to be a problem. Obviously, your legal team cannot help you. The people you paid, you gave your money to, that you cannot get that money back from, cannot cut a deal with the judge.
At Lemonade, we're changing insurance, starting with clearly explaining how it works. Our renter's insurance policy.
The judge wants to see Chrisean Rock. And the judge wants to see you because you have disrespected the court. You waited too long prior to getting legal help. You waited too long to get help you needed because of the simple fact you did not go into court at all prior to needing legal help or legal aid or whatever you want to call it. You're way beyond legal court, legal support. You're way beyond that. It's to the point where you just have to go and turn yourself in. There's some things lawyers cannot do. They cannot like just pull, rabbits out their hat. Sometimes people force the issue of their situations to the point where there's no repairing it. You just have to just pay the piper. Reap what you sow and go handle your legal obligations.
I don't get into drama for real like that. I dropped in July. Just waiting for my baby father to come home.
We know that.
Man,
that's why you're not going to take care of your
crazy.
business.
At least, what, 25,000? And I ain't even get the case out the way yet. I'm just saying it was.
She's trying to get the case out the way, but the thing is she waited so long to go into court, or maybe even to call the courts to make up something why you can't make it. And this is why you're not getting it out the way, because there's nothing to get out the way. They want you in the court so that they can put you behind bars. Now, allegedly, and I'm going to keep saying allegedly, she's got 3 years probation, and the judge is wanting her to do 3 years. Probation is time on layaway. They give it to you easily to see if what you're going to do with it. And you showed the judge what you're going to do with it. You violated your probation. So did Blueface. And where is Blueface now? Like Blueface's father said in the background of this video, in jail.
No, somebody pick it with me. And then try to say, oh, the cops come. Yeah, then it's a whole email sent to the whole district. You got a wanted fugitive playing football, blah, 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 blah.
I just appointed some moderators because I'm going to...
Man, I ain't trying to expose the league, so I ain't going to do it. Oh, okay, I got these warrants. All right, we get it. I have court Wednesday. I have a lawyer. Tiffany. I paid out of my pocket with. I'm cool. I'm on the field.
Exactly, Sharon. Thank you, Tiffany.
I don't know why. I don't care that we lost or not. It's just my whole day was ruined. So boom, Mr. Jonathan, the granddad, he comes get me from the field like, come on, I can't really tell you who, but low key, all right, I got like probably 6, 7, 8 policemen.
And what do you need those
me,
people
making
for?
Sure I'm straight, blah, 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 so I don't get caught off guard. Get it.
Why are you going to get caught off guard, though?
So,
because you didn't do what
I'm not running from nobody. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not running. I wouldn't have came to Denver if I was running from somebody. I'm not running from somebody. It's like everybody's scared of me. Nothing's going to happen to me. And if
she lies to the people that the only people that support her, right? When everybody else is dragging her. That's why I got to the point where I'm still, down for when she doing right. I'm not taking one side. When Chrisean is messing up, I'm telling Chrisean about herself. And I know she's in the bushes listening to all these channel holders say their thoughts about her. I'm not, well, she did something wrong, but I just won't say anything because I don't want to be against her. No, you do something wrong. If you got any kind of true love for her, you're going to tell her that. Like if my son does something wrong, just because I love him, I'm not going to tell him that he dropped the ball. And then something happened. And then I have a lifetime of regrets because I allowed him to crash or I put a battery in his back. No, we're not doing that up here. I'm not doing that. And it just makes us people that take sides, and even you take sides even when the person's wrong, it makes you like a shallow person, like you don't have a backbone. We're too grown for this. She handled enough stuff where she's not doing a courthouse tour with a newborn. I would turn myself it said wouldn't turn myself in either. Okay, so it's best to get arrested. No, anyone that knows better, and what you're saying is crazy, is gonna tell you if you got that many warrants, not one, but 3 or 4, it don't look good if you get arrested. Because the courts look at it like, if you didn't get arrested, how long would you have ran as a fugitive with warrants? Your day is really going to be messed up once you in front of that judge. Yep. And now you're in front of the judge. You got brought there not because you came in on your own recognizance. You got arrested. You're playing in the court's face. You're going into the courthouse to be supported to somebody that's following their legal obligation. Blueface is doing what he's supposed to do with his legal obligations. You're just going to support him, and you ain't even supporting your own self. You're going into a courthouse with 4 or 5 warrants, and you got a warrant in that courthouse too, in that state. Make it make sense. How do people make stuff like this make sense? She even had a warrant out of California going into these people's courthouse. Why didn't you go in the clerk's office and clear up your warrant? Talking about, I'm not trying to drag no baby to through this legal system. Well, you're dragging your baby in the court when you got to go represent Blueface because you're trying to show off to Jaidyn. You got to one up on her. If you want them to do better, speak the truth upon to them. Exactly. Because if you knew better, you would do better. And obviously she don't do better because she don't know better. Blueface has real lawyers. He saw them. Blueface may be doing crazy stuff, but he knows the courts ain't playing. No question, Pauline. I think Rock needs to do better. I think she does. I do, Rachel. So they can correct. Oh, I wanted to say something to you. I was ignoring him, but if violations is dropped, all that left in community service and had a hardship. She's learning life is full of lessons, right? But you know what? She better take my lessons, because listen, I had to learn the hard way too. And when I used to be sitting in them small rooms with them 4 walls, I used to be shaking my head like, how did I get myself in this situation? You better learn from me, learn from us. Learn from any mistakes maybe that you might not even confess to like I do on a daily basis, because you can't talk about somebody else's backyard if yours ain't clean. So I ain't got no problem with bringing up my personals. So that's why I do it, to let you guys know I'm not above life's classroom. But I want Chrisean to learn from my mistakes. I'm trying to tell her before she makes the mistakes I've made, so that she don't end up like she is right now. She could have learned from my mistakes. She could have fell on me. I already took the blows. She could have fell on me, put the weight on me, but listen to what I had to say so she wouldn't end up like how I ended up. Now she's where I used to be. And I've been her age. She ain't never been mine. And I'm just trying to not put a battery in her back, but try to, just, teach her wisdom. Tell her what I've been through. Tell her, if you do this, Chrisean Rock, this is what's going to happen. I know because I've been there. If you touch that hot stove with the flame on, you're going to burn your hand. Same thing. No excuses. And poor Junior isn't even a year old. I'm shocked he hasn't got sick yet. I know it. Tell the truth, SL. That's right. And shame the devil. You know what I'm saying, Vet? How you doing, baby girl? Did you learn from your elders? I know I had to learn on my own too. Yep, I sure did. But I'm saying that I had to learn on my own too. But see, some of this stuff is common sense. How do you pronounce your name? Tolavia? Tolavia. I don't like to be messing up people's names. Sometimes I'll just read the comment if I know I'm gonna tear up somebody's name, because I don't want no one to think that I'm being disrespectful, because I'm not. I just can't pronounce the name. But did you see Do Not up in here with his crazy behind talking about you can use my content? I don't be using no Do Not content unless Circus of Blues is his channel. I mean, blog page. Shoot, I don't trust him. Do Not, I hope you're still in here in the bushes. You start too much trouble. No. He put this up at 5:40. I ignored it. I knew he wanted some attention, but I said I ignored it. Oh, this lady is a hater. I'm sure you use my content, but skipping my comment. This man is all over the place. Ooh, child. Put me on your channel, Deny, and make up some lies on me too, so I can get some people over here. They'll be like, who's SL Davis? Yeah, SL Davis, NH All Media. Yeah. Put me on your channel and make up some stuff on me too. I'm always promoting somebody. Promote me. It says some are older and wiser. Many are trying to tell her the correct things to do. I'm older and wiser, but she won't listen to anyone. Exactly. Yes, indeed, Tiffany. I saw it shaking my head. I'm trying to tell you. Tell the truth and shame the devil, honey. But like I said, I don't know. So where was we at? Is this almost over? Yeah. Let me play the rest of it out.
If it is, okay. You feel me? We
You're
gonna handle
scared.
it. We got money.
Money ain't
Like,
gonna get you out
it's
of that
cool,
kind of
but I got
trouble.
court Wednesday. That's what I'm saying. Like, I get it. It's Saturday.
All right, let's finish up with the
Be here.
Wack 100.
See you. Hey, listen to me. See that attorney right there? Every time you see that attorney, see me, whether I'm there or not. You have warrants. They're gonna snatch you. You don't know everything. I got you. I don't think her mindset was to be a mother. She just wanted to have a baby out of spite.
That's a cloud baby right there. Unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
So
It's around the hurricane season.
All right.
Gonna make her attach to Blueface. That's what she thought.
Baby can't keep
Facts.
fact.
That's how you know her mama ain't schooled her at all.
She's not. You ain't ever listen to her talk. Yo, I'm just saying, but like, bro, but whatever, but what?
I'll
Like,
be like, what?
but y'all be like, yeah. Y'all seen this? You just don't want me to show up to.
So to
Yeah,
make
he's
things
crazy,
not as bad as
Rosen.
it already
Yeah.
is, because of how Chrisean made it for herself, not going to the states, clearing up her legal obligations, they're probably gonna most likely have her to Oklahoma and Baltimore and so forth and so on until those warrants are cleared up in all those different states. Now,
can y'all do me a favor and try to get them likes up to at least 100? We're at 80. Let's try to get them up to 100. Protect and cover, exactly. Rest in peace, bro. My keys to live crew. Who? Somebody died from the 2 Live crew. Yes, free rock. Imagine the star she's going to become. Let's speak life in this young black lady. No, I always speak life into her. I got to the point where that wasn't making any sense to me. How she just, when Blueface went to jail, she stopped her life and her legal obligations, which is stopping her life by her not taking care of them. She's like, we all have to look behind our back in life, because you just don't know. A sick person come up to you that don't even know you and try to take you out of here. But when you do this to yourself, and you don't have to be paranoid, you just got to be responsible adult, like you're being responsible going in there and, supporting your man. That's what you need to do. Have that same energy for your own legal obligations. That's all I'm trying to say, so that you can be able to take a flight in the airport to a show or to a promotional or on maybe a getaway for a vacation to get off of social media with Junior and family or whatever who you bring when you want to get away from social media and go somewhere nice and just do you. You can't do none of that with warrants. There's limitations when you have those kind of stipulations held over your head. 4 warrants, come on now.
Wack 100 said that she has 4 outstanding warrants, and I think 2 or 3 of the states they're no bail. That means
I hope that is the case, Rose, and I hope that nothing stops her. I hope that motivates her to say, listen, I love Blueface, but nah, people really showed me their true colors when I got locked up. Now what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to stop doing what I was doing prior to me getting locked up. I'm going to make me be known. I'm going to be the star that I am. I'm about to shine out here. And I'm going to shine and make these haters mad. That's what Chrisean needs to do. Get out and shine. Stop hiding. You don't have to be in hiding no more once you clip these warrants. You get on here. If you having a bad day, you've known to share that because that's what you want to do. And I respect it. If you're having a good day, you're known to get on here and talk about that too. Be that Chrisean Rock that we know you to be. You're transparent. You know, you don't have to lie to us no more. The lie's over with. You're clearing up these obligations. Get back on here and break the algorithm now. Make these haters mad. That's what I want her to do.
they're holding her. That's probably considered a default warrant. That's what they call it
She
in the
needs to
state of
free herself.
Massachusetts, a default warrant, and no bail. So they're going to hold her. I don't know if they're
Oh,
going to hold her with
wow.
no bail until they can get the other states to come have her and clear up her legal obligations. I don't know what the deal is with that. She could be looking at some time, like I had said the other day. Chrisean Rock could be, because remember, now one court might be lenient, maybe the tough court, which is Oklahoma, who allegedly said they don't want to reinstate her probation. They just want her to do the jail time. They might be the ones that are lenient with her, but then the other 3 states may want her to do up to maybe 30, 60, or 90 days or longer per court. So she could be looking altogether doing from 30 days to 6 months to a year, 2 years. If you total up all these courts, that might give her, off of each
Exactly.
probation
Rock got to be
violation,
second right
a
now. It's about the
sentence.
kids.
Let's say, for an example, if each state gave her out of the 4 30 days to serve, times that by 4, that's what? 8, 16 months. That's almost 2 years. So, she really, really messed it up for herself. And like, we all expected
One court could
Wack
give her
100 was
like
going to get
6
up on
months.
here and,
Oklahoma could do that. Could be
do a
30
smear
days, could be
campaign and talk about how
90,
foolish
it
and
could
dumb
be
she is,
6,
and,
6 months, a
also get
year. We
into
don't
the
know. They might throw it all out.
DNA that she has not done. And he's alleging that there are multiple men, not just Ronnie and Blueface,
Exactly,
but there are
Danella.
multiple men, more than 2, that are claiming to be the baby daddy
And
to
that's what I
Chrisean
want for her
Rock's
too.
child. So she's got a lot of work that she has to do. She's right now, if you ask me, she's backpedaling. She's not moving forward. She wasn't moving forward when she was out. She was at a standstill because she was listening to what Blueface said, because in my opinion, was putting Jaidyn Alexis in position to win, to get her bag where Chrisean Rock's bag was at, so that Jaidyn could eat. And he also wanted to have control over Chrisean Rock because of the simple fact that she cannot be trusted. If she gets a drink in her, she could get a little bit loose and do things that she ultimately will regret, or could make Blueface a very angry man. So he wanted her to be at home, off of social media, not popping bottles in clubs, getting a bag, walking out with a bag, or in concerts singing her singles that were popular ones, the ones that were hit songs, walking away with a bag. He didn't want her to do any kind of promotionals or anything. He just wanted her to sit still and let him handle, being her mind and speaking for her and thinking for her. And she just sit and look pretty and take care of Junior. But it backfired because there were things that she was not trying to do, which was sit, especially when it came to him going to court. She was so worried about, in my opinion, having a one up on Jaidyn. Like, look at me, look at Junior. You know, that's my baby daddy too, and I'm here too, and I look like this, and I'm Chrisean Rock. That's what ultimately got her jammed up. She's in jail now. Now she's gonna be sitting in jail saying, "What if Blueface gets out before me?" And I'm still sitting in here. Is he gonna go messing back with Jaidyn Alexis? All her efforts of trying to keep these two from probably never being with each other again and just trying to please Blueface so that she could have him to herself has all went down the drain because of the decisions ultimately that Chrisean has made for herself, which is her life. That is, it might mess up the relationship between her and Blueface because he might not wait for Chrisean Rock like Chrisean waited for him.
Yeah, it might not happen like that. He might not wait for her if she does it. And a lot of people are saying that they were saying prior that that's why a lot of people, including myself, were worried about the Oklahoma. It's that Oklahoma that she's got to worry about. You don't know what tricks they got up their sleeve. She had some tricks for them, and that was that she wasn't going. She wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? She was not going to clear it up because she didn't know, she didn't trust Oklahoma. That's why I was worried. Out of all the courts, I said, why is she so scared of Oklahoma? Because I guess maybe that's where the majority of the probation time is. And she probably heard, just like we all heard, that Oklahoma and Texas don't play. Them the two states that don't play when it comes to the law, hunty. To Rosen, but she needs to put God first. Junior second, herself third. Right. Because he didn't ask to be here. Maturity of the mindset. Right. He didn't ask to be here, and he shouldn't have to be subjected to none of this at all. And I agree with that. And it's really sad that it's going down like this. I just hope that they don't drag their feet. I know Chrisean Rock dragged her feet, but I hope that they don't drag their feet and get that girl to Oklahoma. All these people talking about they ain't paying for this and that. Get that girl to Hope. If y'all want her to clear up her warrants, y'all are the justice system. Stop releasing that girl on them warrants. You know she ain't gonna be responsible and go clear them up herself. Go take that girl to Oklahoma and let her clear up them warrants. She don't have a abscond no more. I'm gonna show you guys right now on Vine. So I'm telling you, Oklahoma is coming to get her. She's getting haved to Oklahoma because if they had no plans in getting her, and they're like, no, she's gonna have to find her way here. So if California don't bring her to us, then she's gonna have to know she just got out of jail. Now she needs to come and clear up her legal obligations with us on her own recognizance. And if she doesn't, then she'll just have an outstanding warrant. But why would a state just keep allowing her to get arrested and they're not gonna take her to clear up the warrant in their state unless they pay for it? Oklahoma, why would that state keep allowing her to be set free? And you know that she's got a warrant and legal obligations to fulfill in your state. Who knows? Maybe they're doing it because they're trying to build a paper trail so that when she does come in, they can hit her with the statutes of the law, the highest of the captivity of a sentence. I don't know. But I'm going to share this with you. I don't know. I'm just, giving you my thoughts. I'm not gonna log in. I don't need to because I just want to show you where it says where it used to say abscond. It now says um active supervision or something like that. Hold on. Here we go. So it used to say abscond. It says active supervision now. This is in the state of Oklahoma. That's the warrant. Matter of fact, let me log in so y'all can see the whole thing. Hold on. If he really loves her, he wasn't going anywhere to be with him. Let's get a grip quick. We'll lose it all. Yep. Can you go over what she did in Oklahoma that landed her? Oh, she had stole Blueface's car because that's around the time that Wack 100 I guess called the police and put her out the house or something, and she took one of his cars and there were alleged contraband in it. She drove it to Oklahoma where they stopped her, I think on the highway or something like that, Pauline. And they found the stuff in the car and charged her with that, charged her with all these different charges, and arrested her. I could pull it up and stuff, but all I know is that those kind of hick towns, you don't want to be getting in trouble in those them yeehaw states. I ain't trying to. Let me stop. Now I ain't doing right. I was just joking when I said that. But yeah, you don't want to be getting country in them kind of states. They be like, keep that stuff up there. We don't play that up here. I'm trying to tell you, shoot. They ain't playing with you. Come down there with that mess. You better keep that in California. Let me log in. Let me hide. I don't want y'all to see my password, so let me do this real quick. And then I'll put in my password and I'll show you the whole thing. I always say I'm not gonna log in, then I end up logging in anyways, right? 74. See, I'd rather be sitting up here talking with y'all live than be sitting on the phone in my spare time or looking at some reality show when I could be up here kicking it with my supporters. To me, that's wasting time and energy sitting on the phone talking for hours. You know what I'm saying? Or looking at TV, looking at somebody else's situation. All right, here we go now. So I logged in and we're going to go right here. Record details. Probation, supervision type probation, supervision status is not, it doesn't say abscond yet. No more, I said yet. It doesn't say abscond anymore. And that's because Oklahoma must be coming to pick the girl up. Supervision status date, June 12, 2024. That's, I guess, when it started back up. Beginning date, March 15, 2023. This is probably the beginning of the probation time. That's when her probation started. The first year, she probably was going back and forth to court. And then this is what the resolution was, the probation time. And it started March 15, 2023. Ending date, March 14, 2027. And we're in the year of 2024. So I was right. 3 years. That's what they were talking about. And this is the probation and parole. It's in Oklahoma City. Right here. So I just want to let you know this is the Oklahoma situation. And it says active supervision. Active supervision sounds probation been reinstated. Right. But right, it's been reinstated. That don't mean nothing. You still can go to court and they can still make you do 30 days just for violating your probation. Let me show you this real quick. Well, no, actually, I was going to use an example. Let me see if I can use this as an example. Let me see. He's doing time. He's still doing time. That status will change. It'll say something like this, like how Blueface looks. This would, if they remember, he violated his probation. The same thing that is going on with Chrisean Rock is going on. It happened to Blueface. And what they did was they said, okay, come in, do 6 months off your probation sentence, and because I know people. I know somebody that got like 30 years probation. Out in Rhode Island, they give you big time probation. Even on domestics, I think when you get your first domestic and you get probation, I think it's like 6 years. I never in my life heard of that until I came to this state. I was like, you're lying. And they were not lying. In probation, they try to keep you in the court system. So she better be lucky she's is these other states that they're lenient with this probation. He's in custody. Let me see. It would say in custody. So when she gets in custody, that status is going to change, is what I'm trying to say. She hasn't got to the state for us to know if she's going to do any percentage of her probation time in jail. It could be 30 days. It could be no jail time. It could be just a reinstatement when she goes into court. Or it could be the probation's been reinstated. However, after probation, they want her to do 30 days or 60 days, 90 days, 6 months, a year. Or like I said again, or they might say, we reinstated it. We're doing this all over again. See how you do it this time, but the next time you're going to jail. We don't know. We won't know until she gets to Oklahoma. What's more important is Junior. The thing is, California is a double time state, so she'll get 2 days for every one she serves right now. Right, because they're overcrowded for number one. New to your channel, but it's not demonic like some others. Just don't disrespect me, and I will always keep respect. It says, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It says, being on an interstate probation time would be served until California guide. 30 days is like 15 here, right? Yeah, they have good time in just about all states. It's called good time. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button. Blueface files states hold still her. She has court again today. We'll know more. Yeah. I'll go live. I definitely will go live. So I will definitely be doing a 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. My live I do every day at 7 o'clock, but I probably will go live today again. I just did a early morning live today because I seen that stuff up on Instagram with Chasity. I said, "Oh no, you didn't." And that's why I said I'm gonna get up on here because I have some things I got to say. So that's why I got up on here. But I wish Chrisean the best, man. I know she's gonna definitely come out on top. I just hope when she gets out that she takes advantage of her opportunities. And I hope that she doesn't, go back into hiding.